So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday evening meditation and weekly energy forecast. I'm Juna.
Sabine.
We're from Synergy in Motion, and what we offer every week is a synthesis of human design, gene keys, the I-Ching, and it's really like a weather forecast. What's the upcoming weather? Is it going to rain? Is it going to shine? And it's kind of this energy that will be available to all of us on the planet. And these different themes that pop up, they might really resonate with you, or you might just kind of notice them in other people, or you might not notice them at all. So it's just different for every person, but that energy is there because the sun is shining and sending its power through this hexagram
Quality.
So we are all open to that. So currently we're in gate 62, and that's the gate of details, and we'll be finishing that up on Monday. And then our focus this evening will be for the next week. It's Tuesday through Sunday, and it's hexagram 56, and it is traveling. It is the wanderer, the seeker. It is the story of the seeker that started out on a journey and wants to feel life and wants to taste strawberries and wants to swim in the ocean and wants to feel and have an experience. And so this seeker seeks and moves through crisis and moves through everything, and it just wants to have the experience, not for teaching necessarily or for any logical reason, but just to experience this particular aspect of life that it's going for. So the seeker, the wanderer, the traveler. And the image, the symbol is fire over mountain. And the mountain, think about the mountain, it's the stable earth, and it rises up. And then the fire on top is also rising up, and this fire is moving. So this is a fiery energy of let's keep moving, because in the actual sequence of the I-Ching, gate 55 comes before 56, obviously, and that is about abundance. And when abundance gets too much, and when you're resting on your laurels and you get too fat and too greedy and too satisfied, the wisdom is, okay, let's get moving. So this is about moving and moving into the next experience, to have the next experience. And that seeking is never done. But it's also, the 56 is also called a stop codon, like in genetics, where there's a genetic sequence and then there's a pause that tells you when the next genetic sequence is starting. So this is also a time for a pause after having experienced all of the different experiences, just taking a moment and then, okay, now what? And in that moment, you want to notice, have I been distracted? Have I gotten off course? Have I really gone so far out, and should I come back to my path, my seeking, my wandering path? So it's really easy to get distracted on the journey, and it's about connecting to that original seed intention and where am I going. And another word that I love is intoxication, and allowing yourself to be intoxicated with life. That's really the energy that's up for us in the coming week. Is you can be distracted and go into addiction and all the icky stuff, or you can just let yourself just surrender to be intoxicated with the taste of a strawberry, with the feel of water in your morning shower, the sights of a beautiful flower, the touch of another person. So that is the wanderer, the traveler, keeps on moving. No dust, or no grass grows under the feet. No dust, that kicks up the dust and keeps moving. So kind of a pretty cool energy. So just, what I always say is notice what you notice in this next week. This energy is available. And, what part of you is a seeker, and where have you gotten distracted along your way? Or is the distraction actually perfect and it's not a distraction, it's just another experience? So lots to ponder and contemplate about this.
It's beautiful. Yes.
Thank you.
Let's get intoxicated by life. And to do that, just allow your body to arrive in a comfortable position and take a deep breath into your belly. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming home to yourself, that space in which you can be you and be safe and loved. And while you become present in your sacred space, become aware of that energy of a mountain standing strong. Let that be present with you in that space. The power of mountains, grounded, strong, yet reaching up high. And allow yourself to be like a mountain. Become mountain, grounded and reaching high, taking up space, being present. And whatever other quality you perceive mountain is for you. And also perceive the energy of one of the most joyful elements, fire, moving, traveling, seeking, playing, dancing. And allow that to be present with you as well. Fire over mountain. And perceive how those two elements come together in your presence in this moment. How the fire just plays and dances. It doesn't judge whether it is just a little flame or a huge flame. It just is expressing itself into the world, shining its light, transforming the old, creating something different without any judgments or hesitation. Playing in the presence of mountain. And bring your awareness of your own life into this dance of fire and mountain. Become aware of those areas where you judge yourself for not burning bright enough or burning too much, or burning yourself up, or burning the wrong thing, or shining your light too dim or too bright. Just become aware of all those judgments that hold you hostage in only one particular moment, situation, dynamic. And if you're willing to transform it, hand it to the power of the fire. And allow it to transform your judgments that don't allow you to dance on the mountain of your life.
Notice where once the stability of mountain has turned into stagnation. and allow the fire to transform that. Anywhere in your life where you've become complacent and where stability has turned into stagnation, open up to this, the grace of the fire, the unpredictability of the fire.
And while you allow the transformation of the old that doesn't serve you anymore is unfolding gracefully, also open your heart to the wonder of the unpredictable, the new life. Allow your heart to be freed by this transformation. And allow all the old wounds that prevent you from loving to be transformed by mountain and fire, so that you once again can become the intoxicated traveler. And with your heart opening and loving even more, allow yourself to perceive that joyfulness of life in all its expressions, the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazing, the wonderful, the dreadful, the challenging parts, all of it. All of it creates a beautiful story unfolding. How would it be to embrace it all? To love it all, not to fall victim to it, but to embrace it, to be with it, to engage with it, instead of judging, withdrawing, and taking yourself out of the picture. Let's go forth like fire into all of it, all of life. And transforming that which does not allow you to open your heart and love more. And while you allow your personal transformation to unfold, let's put our attention to the world, outwards, loving the world in that energy of fire over mountain, embracing all its expressions, fiercely loving all of it, not holding on to judgments, but allowing the fire of life to transform what needs to be transformed. And while we're present in this very transformative energy, let's also add the quality of gratitude to it. Just connect with something that you are grateful for about this planet, about your life, about you. And let it open your heart and let that love and gratitude flow to the planet, to the unfoldings on this planet right now. Let's fill the energy field of the planet all the way out into the stratosphere with gratitude. And as you are part of this planet, feel and receive the gratitude for you and allow yourself to be filled by it too. Recharge your batteries with gratitude. Drink it in. Get drunk, intoxicated on gratitude. What would it be like in the next week to travel with that energy of gratitude, drunken by love and gratitude? And with that, come back to this present moment, connecting with your body. Big smile for yourself. And I wonder how much fun you can have being the drunken traveler through life, drunken on the good stuff, on the love stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.